wonder how you approach each of your characters. If you get the chance of this question, how do you approach him or her?
In this particular movie?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that we had to work off of was this great graphic novel. Andy Diggle and Jock, I think, gave us a great kind of starting point to go into as actors. And then when you meet everybody, when we all started hanging out, we sort of all fell into place within these characters, and we're able to bring them to life pretty easily, in my humble opinion, anyway.
But you, it was a nightmare. I'm kidding.
No. You know, I think we knew from the beginning, once I read the script, and I read it like a couple of years ago when there was other people, there was another director attached to do it. And I remember just being petrified of the role of Aisha, but loving the story. The story was cool, it was badass, it was funny, it was fun. It just reminded me of all, the diehards and the Lethal Weapons. And the one thing that they all had in common was that they were all Joel Silver kind of movies. So to be able to be a part of like a genre like that I grew up loving when I was a kid was exciting to me. And then when I met Sylvain and he told me what he wanted to do and where he wanted to take this, but also how close he wanted to stay to the comic, which was excellent. I wanted to be a part of it so bad.
Yeah, I relied on the script and Sylvain's direction. I wanted to hear his vision, and I tell you, when I showed up on set and I seen everyone and we were training, I already had a vision of how this was going to turn out. Without forecasting it, I just knew that the chemistry, the script, the vision, the backdrop of Puerto Rico, this was going to be something really sexy to look at. I really knew that.
Nice.
Good answer?
That's a great answer. Great answer. That's the best one of the day.
That's what happens when I get to listen to both your answers.
Okay, guys, if you can leave us, we're going to talk. Jennifer, are you going to be in each and every graphic novel adaptation that they're going to be doing?
Well, I'm not going to do Captain America. I'm not going to do Thor.
It's not you?
No, I think...
And you're getting the pretty good ones.
Look, if I could stick within the realm of what I'm doing right now, let's do Losers too. I'd be excited about that. I'm good. And Idris and Chris will do a couple. We're good. We got this area covered, this graphic novel thing.
So you realize that the last movie you made, it won't be the same for every movie. I mean,
yes, it will.
Not all the movies that you're going to do are going to beat the worldwide record of box office and everything. Is it life different now after Avatar?
I think that the only difference about it is that now I'm able to. I have jobs. So for but with Avatar 2 being in talks and with Star Trek 2 coming up and possibly The Losers 2, hopefully the film does really, really well. It's good for an actor to know that they're going to be employed for the next 2 years. That means the bills are paid for the next 2 years. That means that I can really just enjoy my work as opposed to just focusing on the business aspect. That's a humble way of looking at it, and it's worked for me from the beginning, and I wouldn't want to change it. The same way I'm so proud of what Avatar did and all the records that it broke and everything, I'm just as proud of The Losers and just as proud of Star Trek or any films that even Crossroads that I did with Britney Spears, because at that time in my life, I always... I am going to give you $20. No, because I really feel that every film that you decide to do, you can't live life with regrets. That's one thing. And two, every film that you accept or you are accepted into at that time in your life is making sense for a reason. So therefore, why look back at it and go, oh God, I can't do that, because I would be doing it a lot of disservice.